Saturday Trifecta with Cape Racing.
Let's talk horse racing. And I got to tell you, a couple of messages coming through because I mentioned the fact that we're going to be talking horse racing from the team at Cape Racing. But on the line is Devin Heffer from Hollywoodbets, who joins us on the line. Devin, good morning to you.
Morning, Jeremy, and morning to all your listeners. Thank you for having me.
Tommy said you and I spoke, if memory serves, Devin, around the was it the Durban July?
Yes, that's right. The Hollywoodbets Devin July. You spoke to us on the morning of it. It was an incredible day.
What a day. What a day.
Magic,
yeah. And I mean, a spectacle, never mind about horse racing, just a sporting spectacle second to none. So good to have you back on the line. Now, I've seen a lot of talk. There's been a lot of suggestion that there's exciting news coming from the team at Cape Racing and Hollywoodbets. So maybe you want to tell us how that affects us as Cape horse racing fans, particularly where it pertains to the race courses out at Kenilworth in Durbanville.
Yeah, so exciting news from our side, Jeremy. We've partnered with Cape Racing. We've come on board as sponsors to invest back into the game of racing in the Cape. And the big news is that we are now the title sponsors of both race courses in the Cape. So it'll now be known as Hollywoodbets Kenilworth and Hollywoodbets Durbanville.
Nice.
So yeah. It's a big move for us. It's a big move for us to be able to give back to the sport of racing, and hopefully we can lift the game in the Western Cape to a new level.
I've got to tell you, Devin, I was mentioning this, that I was going to be talking horse racing a little bit earlier. In fact, when the show started at 8, immediately people on the WhatsApp line going, is your guest going to tell us who the horses are that will win? I'm like, no, he's not going to do that. I mean, he's just...
No. You always everyone wants a tip.
Everybody wants a tip, pal. That's the way it works in horse racing.
But that's it. But talking about the different initiatives and things that are going to be coming to racing, especially for people who are new to the game and people who follow the game day in, day out, we've got this exciting Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge that we're going to be introducing for Cape Racing. We currently do it for KZN. And the exciting thing is going to happen every race meeting that's happening in the Cape. It's free to play. You just go to punters.hollywooodbets.net, you sign up, and all you have to do is pick one winning horse per race.
Yeah.
And there's 5,000 Rand to be won every day. So 2,000 Rand to the winner and pay down to 20th place. And if you get every winner on the card, there's 200,000 Rand to be won. So, yeah, it's magic. And if it's not won, then it rolls over to the next meeting with 10K added each time. So hopefully, yeah, I mean, if you haven't played before, you don't know what racing, play it. I mean, all you have to do is pick a horse, and it takes a minute.
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of fun.
So you win by betting on the winning horse, but you also win as a result of this particular initiative as well.
Well, that's it. Yeah. So if you want to take your bets on the horses, you can do that too. But it's one of those things. You're looking at all the different stakeholders in racing, and most especially the punters. Because a lot of the time they're forgotten about, and it's their money and their investment into the game that keeps the game going. So, but talking about other initiatives, we're looking at the trainers, we're looking at the jockeys, the grooms. The grooms initiative is a really exciting prospect that we're going to be introducing here. So every winning groom for every race in the Cape, there's going to be 1,000 Rand incentive to them, which is a joint initiative between Cape Racing and Hollywoodbets. We've been doing it here in KZN since 2019, where to the grooms we've given back over 2.2 million Rand. And it's a massive investment to these guys who live the sport day in, day out. They care for these horses. They make sure that they get race ready. And it's one way that we can make sure that we're looking after the different stakeholders in the game.
Absolutely. Talk to us about the partnership with Cape Racing. How long is it going to be?
Yeah, so the partnership is underway for our sponsorship. It's going to be for 3 years, and I'm sure it's just the beginning of something amazing. Cape Racing's come under a new leadership through Greg Bort. He's one of the big race owners here, but the one thing is he's got a lot of energy and he's got a lot of passion for the sport. So, that's what racing's been needing. We've been needing someone who's a doer and someone who's going to make a big impact. And, I think Hollywoodbets has found the right person to get behind. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to our sponsorship of Cape Racing and taking it to the new level with Greg.
Absolutely. Spoke to Greg a couple of weeks ago, and you're quite right. There's just so many ideas. I think that we had to go, hold on a second, Greg. We've run out of time because he could have kept going for ages. And you just got to love that kind of energy and enthusiasm. Talk to us about any sort of exciting race days upcoming that we should be looking forward to in the Cape.
Yeah, so we're going to hit the ground running. So obviously Kenilworth's about to hit their spring treatment. So racing moves to Durbanville, the beautiful country course there, now known as Hollywoodbets Durbanville, and that starts on Wednesday, the 7th of September. It's going to be magic because there's this new energy, there's this new upliftment. We're going to be, there's going to be the new purple branding, which is really exciting for us. But, there's this new energy and vibe that's going around. So get down to Durbanville on Wednesday, pop in after school with the kids. It's open and free for everyone to attend, and it's one of those things that, this is going to be happening over the next month. There's 8 meetings that are going to be taking place at Durbanville, there's 2 Saturdays near the end of end of September, where we're going to have a potjie course competition. We're going to have a wine day, a wine route day. It's going to be absolute magic. But there's this new vibe in racing, and you've got to be there to enjoy it. There's going to be smiles, there's going to be great service, and a lot of fun to be had. So hopefully we can get everyone down there.
Looking forward to that. Devin Heffer, the brand and communications manager out at Hollywoodbets, talking to us again. Always good to have you on the show, bud. Thank you so much for your time, and all the very best. I'm loving this partnership. I think it's going to have a win-win scenario for everybody involved, and looking forward to talking to you again soon, and have a super Saturday.
No, thanks very much, Jeremy, and thanks to your listeners. And hopefully, I'll be down from Durban and Cape Town on Wednesday, so I hope to see you there.
Absolutely. There we go. Horse racing, and I know that a lot of you, just judging by the WhatsApp line, are very keen horse racing fans, so don't worry. I know nothing about it, but I'm a massive enthusiast, and you can be too. It doesn't have to be all involved with the science of it and what the breeding stock is. Listen, just come and have a bit of fun. As Devin was saying, there's all sorts of other sort of side shows. There's potjie course evenings and afternoons rather. There's wine tastings and wine pairings. You just got to come and have a great time, and you can do that out at Hollywoodbets Durbanville and Hollywoodbets Kenilworth race courses with Cape Racing.
This is Hot FM.
The Saturday Trifecta with Cape Racing.